Hi everybody, my name's Debbie. Welcome to my page. If you're new to the page, let me know that you're here, what your name is, where you're from, what you've been up to. If you've been here a while, we all know what to do. We're going to sprinkle the video, guys, which means this. We're not allowed to say this word, so we call it sprinkling. If you're new here too and you cannot see what we're doing here because of the comments, just swipe to the right and they'll move right out of your way. And you can swipe to the left and they come right back. Okay? We're going to be doing some patriotic stuff today, but first I want to show you the new napkins we got. So I got my lemon ones. I got 2 of these. Let me make sure you can see this. Okay, you can see. Got these. Love, love, love these. Lots of things we're going to do with these. We got some music notes. We got these sunflowers. So pretty, right? And it's got like shiplap in the back. It's really pretty. Let me know what your favorite ones are, guys. And I got shiplap napkins. I got the red check plaid. I got this one with the red check plaid. And I got my, my ladybugs. You know I love ladybugs. And the white shiplap. We got these sunflowers, which are gorgeous. They have the words on them. And I just love these. And my favorite one of all, this one. I got this now, but it's for Thanksgiving, but we're going to be doing a whole bunch with these. So, let me put these away. I just wanted to show you what some of the projects we're going to be doing in the near future. I got a lot of those from Birthday Direct. Yes, Birthday Direct. Sorry, we have a cat rear end in our camera here. He's laying here. This is Loki laying right here. So these are the napkins we're using today. These are from Dollar Tree. These ones are fairly thin and very easy to separate, and I'm going to show you right now just how easy they are. Whoops. And if you're not familiar with decoupaging with napkins, they're usually 2 or 3 ply, which means they have 1, 2, or 3 layers. And you would have to pull them apart just like so. These are super easy, right? You just pull the whole white thing off. I save all the white ones because I like to use them on bottles, decorative bottles, which we'll be doing one of them in the near future. Oh, I'm sorry, that was this one. This one. This one is a thicker one. I did the wrong one. This is the thicker one. You get a lot more napkins, and this one is harder to separate, than the other one. And I started it by clipping the corner here. I just took a scissors and clipped the little corner, and then it took me about 5 minutes to start this one. Okay, this one is the easier one. I did that backwards, I apologize. And this one is so easy. I didn't even start this one. Oh, there we go. They just kind of start on their own, really. And you can just pull this one apart, no problem. Just like that. Super easy. It actually just falls apart as you touch it. You don't even have to pull it. So, these are the napkins we're using today. And we're not decoupaging with them. We are going to make some flowers. Before we do that, though, we are going to paint our little Dollar Tree pot here. These come 4 in a pack, and they're in netting. So if you look for these at Dollar Tree, they come 4 in a pack. So let's get started here. What I'm going to do is paint some red and white stripes on this one. So let's start with red. And there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm not even going to be very precise. I'm using crimson, Waverly paint, chalk paint. And I'm just going to go around the base here. Just like that. And it's a nice thin layer, so hopefully this will dry very quickly. Okay. So there's that. Then we're going to do our white. And you can see I'm not worried about if they even mix. Because we are going to go over this with another layer. Actually 2 layers. So there's that. Then we're going to do this one. Oops, almost went in the wrong one. Just like so. I hope I'm in the camera. Okay, just like so. Let me see who's here with us real quick. Oh, hi Terry. Okay, yeah, the napkins. There is a big difference in the napkins. Okay, so this one now we're just going to do with some white. This is the chalk paint I made myself. I'm out of white. Can't find it anywhere online. No one has it. So I just made my own. And then we're going to go around the rim with some red. And again, we're not trying to be perfect here because we're going to cover this up. Which kind of seems funny to do all this and then cover it up, but you'll see why in a minute. Alright, I'm just going to set it down so I can try and get this last little bit without getting too messy. I am always messy when I paint. My back is feeling a little bit better today, quite a bit better actually. I ended up going to the ER last night and they gave me a really heavy duty muscle relaxer and they gave me a pain shot which knocked me on my butt. I'm very, very sensitive to medicine and I don't like taking it unless I have to. But because my back was so bad, they gave me a lot of stuff. And I was down for the count last night. Really just, Neil was trying to help me into bed and everything. It was just bad. But when I woke up this morning, it was feeling better. And so I did all my dishes. I swept it and mopped the floors. I vacuumed the stairs. And now I'm kind of paying for it a little bit. But I still feel better than I did. So I'm happy about that. All right, let me, I'm going to dry this real quick. Hey, yuck. Let me see how to do this. So I am feeling better, and I'm glad about that. They said it is probably just a pinched nerve, which is what I thought it was. So I'm hoping by tomorrow I'll be back to normal. Because I can't be down this long. And it was gorgeous out today, so I went for a walk with the dogs. Not a long walk. I just walked down to my driveway, which, my driveway is like 500 feet long. So I went, I walked down there and back, got the mail. Got some new stencils in the mail, so I was happy about that. Okay, I think this is drying it because it's burning my hand. Whew. Very, very hot. Okay, so we're going to be using Crackle. This is called Distress. I got it on Amazon some time ago. And if you're not familiar with Crackle, it's a clear coat that you put over your paint. And what happens is, ooh, this thing is hot. Hold on. And what happens is, as soon as you put it on, it dries very quickly. And it's going to cause the next layer that we put on, it's going to cause it to crack, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to put it on kind of thick because when you apply Crackle, you don't want to go back over it. So you want to put it on a little bit thick so that you don't have to go back over it again. And you're just going to go in a swift motion, kind of just like so. My paint is still a little bit wet. My birdies are happy. I went out and got them a whole bunch of pine needles today and some new branches for them to climb all over. So my lovebirds are very happy. I only have one little finch left, so he's a little bit sad, I think. He's probably wondering where his friends are. So we are putting, we're going to put some plexiglass on the bottom of the wire for the finch pen so that the cats can't, ooh, I got a whole bunch over here, so that the cats can't get to them, because most of the cats don't even bother with them. They just sit and watch them, but they don't try to kill them. My one kitten, Inky, is now a bird killer. So now we're going to have to protect them. And I'm going to get more, but I have to make sure I can protect them before I even go and try and get more. Okay, so now we're all the way around. And we kind of got candy cane going on here. Just like so. And we're going to blow dry this and let it dry. I'm going to put it on a lower heat though, because it was burning my hand. Hang on, I don't remember if you're supposed to dry it or not. Hang on. Yeah, I remembered you did. I used to crackle everything. Back in the 90s, everything I owned was crackled. I used to love it. But I haven't crackled in a long time. So I thought this was a really, really cute idea. Ooh, that thing is hot on the fingers. Carrie, have you ever used crackle before? Oh yeah, I think you have. Yeah, this is something fuzzy looking. That's Lokai sleeping. I didn't want to disturb him. And he's just sound asleep, wiggling his tail, letting everybody know he's here. Ooh, hot. This is my lover kitty. He's my kitty. He picked me, and you should see how lovey he is. He'll get in my arms and roll on his back. He loves being on his back, loves his belly rub. And he just rolls and rolls. I call him Rolly Kitty. Because I've never seen a cat so lovey in my life. His sister Inky is like that too, but not as much as him. He is super, super lovey. And all my cats are lovey. We have 7 cats, and they're all super lovey, but he is something else. He is very, very lovey. Okay, I think this is dry, so let me just test it. Oh, there's a spot right there. It's not dry, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Just that one spot's not dry. Okay, so now we're gonna go around with our blue, and it should start to crackle. And in my head, what I wanted to do was see the red and the white come through the blue, so that we have some sort of thing going on. Now, if it's going to work, I don't know. We're going to have to see how it turns out. Was it gorgeous where you were at, Terry? It was gorgeous here today, just gorgeous. And I wanted to be outside more, but I was so busy in the house trying to catch up on my cleaning and stuff, because I've been down for a couple days, that I didn't get outside much. Just to go for my walk to the mailbox. And I went out to grab some sticks and stuff, and that was about it. But tomorrow, now that everything in here is caught up, I can spend some time outside. I got to get out my gardens and start weeding them and getting all last year's plants out of the ground and working the soil. And we tend to use our horse manure more than anything, and the sheep manure in my gardens, in my vegetable gardens. And boy, it works so good. I don't know if this is going to crackle or not. I'm hoping it does. Usually it starts to crackle before now. So we'll see. If not, we're just going to have a blue container, which is fine. Either way. I don't know if I let it dry enough or not. I don't see it starting to crackle anywhere, do you? Okay, so that's done. Let's just see what it does. I'll put this out of the way, and we can start working on our flowers. Let me move that over. Let me see what you guys are talking about. I got kitties fighting over here. Rain this morning and a bit of cold for this time of year. It's supposed to rain tonight, but it hasn't. Yeah, maybe tomorrow you'll get what we're getting. We're getting some really, really nice weather right now. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of floral foam in the bottom of this pot real quick. How do I want to do this? I'm just going to cut a piece and we'll go from there. Okay. So, I'm just kind of roughly measuring because we don't need a whole lot. That's probably good. Okay, so I'm just going to put some hot glue here on the base. Just push it down in there. I should have done this first so I could hold it while I was painting. It works easier. See, I don't see any crackling happening. So we'll see. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I might have had to let it dry a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But okay, so what we're doing with these is, let me pull this apart and I'll show you. All I'm doing with these is cutting these in fours, and I love that these have, all four sides of these have a flag on them. Because a lot of napkins, you only get either one square that has something pretty on it, or maybe two squares. And these have all four, so I'm really happy about that. So this is all I'm doing, is cutting them into fours. And then I'm going to cut these into four. Just like this. And they don't have to be perfect. Just cut them into fours. I'm not going to do this other one because I already have a whole thing of them here that I cut in advance. So we have these. Okay. Now we're just going to take floral wire, and what we're going to do is kind of, this is your floral wire. I got this from Dollar Tree. And you only need it about that long. And I'm just folding it in half so that it kind of bends like that. And the reason why is because we're going to do two flowers on this one, like that. We're going to do two flowers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our I'm not going to take the same ones. I'm going to take separate ones. So these are red and white. So I'm going to take a blue. And I'm just going to turn it sideways. Just like that. And then I'm going to take, put a little drop of glue right on your floral wire. And just kind of wrap it around it. Just like so. And then put a little bit here, right in the middle, and kind of push it together. So this is what we have. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. But on this one, I'm going to do 2 red and whites. Okay. And then we're going to make sure it connects here on the back side, just like this. I'm just going to hold it in place. And then a little bit in the middle. Oops, hold on. Let me put my little drop here. Put a little bit in the middle here. Come on, you. Just like so. And kind of squeeze it together. And I've got glue all over everything. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to get this glue off my finger over here. Just does not want to come off. Oh, let me put a little bit in the middle here. Just like so. And now we have this as our flower. But I kind of wanted to use some pearls to kind of look like fireworks in the middle coming out, and to kind of dress it up a little. So I'm just using a couple inches here, and fold them in half just like that, and put some glue right in the middle, and stick it right in the middle here. Just like so. Oh my gosh, this glue is everywhere on me tonight. Okay. So then we have that. And it just kind of dresses it up a little bit. And I'm only going to do it in one. I don't want them kind of all over. But you can do them all over if you want to. And then we're going to stick our little flower in our vase. I don't think that crackle worked. I'm wondering if it doesn't work with chalk paint. I'm not sure about that. So we have that, and I had one I already made over here, so let me get that one. So I have this one done already too. Just kind of playing around with the pearls earlier to see if I liked the pearls in there or not. I kind of do. Okay, so now we have this one. Again, we're just going to fold it in half. And some of these are shorter just because I'm cutting them off. So they might be a little bit shorter. I'm just going to put those on the outside. So we're going to put our little glue. Put our little piece. Put a little glue. Put our other piece. And then just smush it together. Just like that. Okay, let's work on our other one. On this one, we've got some red, white, and blue. Hang on, let's get a different red here. Where's my other reds? Okay, so it is this one, I think. Okay, put that one on. You can also just poke it through the middle if you want. You could just poke it straight through the middle, just like that. Put your glue, and then just fold it up, just like so. It's a little bit easier to do it this way, actually. kidding. And I'm not going to do pearls on all of these because I don't know how it'll look yet. So I'm just going to start pushing them in. And before too long, we're going to have a whole bouquet here. And the good thing about this is after 4th of July, you can just repaint this. You can take these ones off your floral wire, keep your floral wire, and then you can just put whatever colors you want on there for the next season. So like Christmas, you could put red and white, you could put pink for whatever, you know, whatever seasons. Halloween, or fall, you could put your oranges and your yellows, and so you could do this with anything. Just like that. Let me get another. Let me get this blue. Ooh, I like that one. Okay, so just like that. Hold on, where'd my flower go? Just poke it through. Yeah, I was playing with the pearls earlier with something else, and I decided to just try them out and see if they kind of resembled like a little firework coming out of them. And I thought it was so cute. I thought, all right, well, let's go with that. But how cute would that be, like at Christmas, if you did this in all red, and then you had your little pearls coming out? That would be super cute. I'm gonna make this one a little bit longer so it can go in the middle. So let's do this one and this one. Uh-oh, it sounds like I have a female in heat. That's why they were spatting. Female kitty in heat. I'm glad. I'm still keeping them locked up away from each other because I'm refusing to have any more kittens. So we've got the females locked together right now, and then tonight they will get let out and the males will be locked up for the night. And then we rotate them every day because I'm just refusing to have more kittens. And I cannot wait to take these guys to the vet. I've got an appointment. I'm on a list as soon as they open to get them fixed. So hopefully it's soon. I think the next one we do, I'm going to put a little... Isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. I think the next one I do, I'm gonna put some pearls in it. Trying to figure out how to... This thing is all mangled. There we go. Next time I buy floral wire, I'm buying the one that's on the cutter that you can just... It cuts it. It seems to me that those stay together a little bit easier. Oh, that's okay. I didn't realize it was misspelled, to be honest. Yeah, the Americana flowers are so cute. And you could do this with a bigger pot if you wanted to, too. And you could make them taller or bigger, you know, as big as you want to make them. I'm just doing a little one because I made my 3-tier shelf yesterday. And it turned out so stinking cute. I got all my stuff on it here on my table. And this is going to go on it. So that's why I'm making this. I have this on it, too. Our little piece of wood that we did. And it just looks so cute. I have my little Americana... hang on, let me grab it. our little tassel that we made. The Americana tassel. And that turned out so cute. I had to, my cats were playing with it earlier, so I had to take it down and tell them no, no, no. I love these napkins. These napkins are so stinking cute. Let's do this one on top this time. Switch it up a little bit. So I think if you went with like every third one for your pearls, I think that would be probably good. So it wouldn't be too much, you know. Ah, come here, you. Smoking hot just leaked right off the table. Do you like the pearls in there or no? If you had some red, white, and blue beads, that might be cute too, to put in there. Yeah.
Hey, beautiful. You've got a text message.
I forgot to turn my volume off, guys. Sorry. I was rushing around trying to plug in. Neil has a whole mess of extension cords going over here. First, I don't know why he has this whole thing going, but he unplugged my hot gun to plug in my Dirt Devil so I could do the stairs, vacuum the stairs. And he went back out to the other building, and I could not figure out which one plugged in my hot glue gun. And so I was freaking out, telling him to get back over here and plug in my hot glue gun before I go live. And I forgot to shut off my volume in the midst of that whole chaos that was going on. So his job tonight when he gets off work is going to be clean up that whole extension cord mess he's got going on over here, because not for me. He's got 15 things plugged in over there. Or they're all unplugged and laying on the floor, actually. Some of them are miter saw, some are... There's so much stuff, oh my gosh. We're laying new flooring right now. And so he's been cutting the flooring. But he's going to have to do something else. Use a different plug or something. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Let me poke it through over here. This is a cute, really easy project. Doesn't take very long, really. I was trying to think of something to do with these napkins because I just love them and I want to use them. And then I thought, how cute would this be? My paint's still wet, so I'm getting... Yeah, the crackle didn't work. And I think it's probably because I didn't let it dry naturally. It got all heated up. Hold on, I'm trying to remove all this glue. I should have probably let it dry naturally and not heated it up. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it again and let it dry naturally and make sure I just didn't get some defective crackling. But I've never tried this this brand name of crackling before either. Well, I can't figure out where my end is. Alright, let's see. Where'd you go, fella? Look what I got going on here. It's like a slinky. Slinky, slinky. You guys remember a slinky? Oh, Lord. I'm not sure where it is. I see an end here. Now let's see if I can get it to pull out. Aha, I got an end. There we go. Well, my birdies are happy today. They are talking. And it's getting darker a whole lot later. If you wanted this fuller too, you could use more than 2 napkins. I'm just using 2, but you could do 3 and 4. It'd be really cute. Let's see what the difference is with 3 and 4. Alright, so let me do that one, and this one, and let's try this one. Okay, so I'm putting 4 on here this time. Let's see the difference. A little bit harder to poke through, but not hard, not unable to do it. You can do it. Okay, so let's do that. So you get a much fuller flower. See? With the 4 compared to the 2. Cute. I think it looks really cute. So maybe I'll do 4. Let's just see how it turns out. Oh, that's cute. Uh-oh, come back here, you. Oh, that was really long. Hold on, let me cut this a little bit more. It's a little bit too long. Listen to those birdies. It's almost their bedtime, so they'll be quieting down here in a minute. I think they're just getting their last hurrah in before it goes dark. Come here, you. So now I'm doing 4 on here. If you wanted a little more, you could crinkle them up like this. Just give them a little crinkle. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to keep going with this red and white here, so I can have a red and white one. Yeah, they're a lot fuller when you do them this way. You know what, let me do some more pearls on this one. You might have to go a little bit longer when you're doing these. With these being so full. Not sure. Let's see. Not too much longer. A little bit, maybe. Uh-oh. Did I lose my end again? Oh, I found it. Okay. Let me get it untangled here. These are kind of fun to make. They're actually a lot of fun to make. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I would just make sure that you rotate them. I have broke almost every nail this week. And this one right here broke when I was lifting up a fence, a wood fence that I have upstairs. And it's made out of 2x4, so it's a heavy fence. And the dogs knocked it over. And when I went to pick it up, my nail broke. It slipped out of my hand, and it broke it down so far that it feels like an ingrown nail. But it's not ingrown. It just feels like it. Lord, does it hurt. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'm thinking I'm going to do another pearl because I don't see any over here on this side. Yep, they went to smoking hot, just took a fall. This is what we have so far. Cute, right? You could stop there if you wanted. I'm just going to keep going because I wanted a little bit fuller on these sides. Let's see what you guys are talking about over here. Oh, I am with the slinky. That's alright. I actually like the age I'm at right now. I don't like the pain that comes along with it, but I like it. My favorite age was when in my 30s. Oh, I had so much fun in my 30s. And I keep telling my daughters that. I'm like, they're still in their 20s, and they keep saying, oh, I'm so old. And I'm like, oh my God. Seriously? But I keep telling them, wait till you get to your 30s. The 30s are so much fun because by then you're kind of a little bit more set, like financially, and you kind of know where you're going with your life. And I had a blast in my 30s. I owned my own company. I owned a plumbing company. I was making a couple $1 million a year. I absolutely loved it. We had so much fun. We went on a lot of vacations and stuff, and just had a good time in my 30s. If I had to go back to an age, that would be the age that I would go back to. And I would just stay there. But in my 50s, I'm kind of like in my 50s too. Just because, like in your 30s, you still care about what other people think. And I found in my 50s, I really don't care what other people think. As long as I'm happy, to me, that's all that matters. So, I don't know. I kind of like that part of the 50s. And that's what I keep telling my kids is, I know they worry so much about what other people think. And I tell them, well, wait till you get to your 50s because you really won't care. What anybody thinks, really. At least I don't. I don't worry about what I look like in my clothes. I like to be in my pajamas. I even go shopping in my pajamas. I don't care. And back when I was their age, I had to do my hair to go shopping. I had to have my makeup on, Had to have the latest and greatest of clothes. Shoot. Now people are lucky if I have clothes on to go shopping. Any clothes, for that matter. I'll go naked, I don't care. So all of you guys that are in your 20s right now and you're watching this video, you got something to look forward to when you're in your 50s. Just so you know. Terry, are you that way? Do you care what other people think about you? I'm trying to read what you're writing. Sorry. Oh, I went through a divorce in my 30s too, which is, I'm going to tell you this story, which is probably a little TMI, but I don't care. My ex-husband, I found out he was gay. We were married 17 years, and I found out he was gay and sleeping with men in my 30s. And he started doing drugs when we owned our plumbing company, so he was trying to use all the money we were making for drugs. And so that's why I divorced him. But even with all that, I still had a blast in my 30s. I liked it, you know, and after I left him, I actually felt kind of free. Well, a lot free. So I still liked my 30s quite a bit, even though I did go through a divorce. And I met Neil in my 30s. We've been together. We just celebrated our 14th anniversary. We both missed it. And we do that every year. We just miss it. And normally we go to Outback on our anniversary. It's our favorite restaurant. And this year we couldn't go to Outback, so we really missed it. But we never go on our anniversary to Outback. And I'm kind of glad that we don't, because two years ago, we went to Outback for our anniversary, and when we came home, that's when Neil caught on fire. So I'm really glad that we don't actually go on our anniversary, or that would be just a terrible, terrible anniversary. We actually, that year, went 2 weeks before our anniversary to Outback to celebrate our anniversary. So his burn anniversary is not our actual married anniversary. So I'm super happy about that. Hey, kitty. My kitty's stretching out over here, and he's knocking everything off the table. Let's do another little bit of pearls. I really like these pearls sticking out. Kind of makes it look a little more elegant too. So if it doesn't remind you of firecrackers, then maybe it's just a little bit more elegant. Which, I like elegant. Alright, so let's put this in the middle of this one. Right down here. I think it looks like little firecrackers. Like, pew, pew, pew. I think we're almost done here, guys. I think I'm pretty happy with it. What do you guys think? I could put you some ribbon around here, at the base here. A little raffia or a ribbon. I think I'm going to do a little bit of ribbon. I didn't bring any out, so I'm not going to go. I'll probably put some on it after we're done, because I think it needs a little bit of something on here. But cute, right? I think I want one more over on this side. Or maybe not. I can barely see our little... Aren't they cute? Isn't that cute? So that's what I have today, guys. Let's see. Yep, living my best life ever. Me too. put you in a bad financial situation with a business we owned. Oh, yeah. Way better financial situation than I have been in probably 35 years. Amen to that. I agree. I know a lot of people think divorce is bad, but what I found is divorce is good. So to me, like my daughter, she keeps saying, "Oh my gosh, Mom, I'm so fat," blah blah blah, because she's got a little bit of weight on. She had 3 C-sections or 2 C-sections, just like me. I had 3. And whenever you have a C-section, it's really hard to kind of lose the weight. And my other daughter didn't have C-sections, and she only weighed about 100 pounds soaking wet when she was 9 months pregnant. And a week later, she was back to 100 pounds, and me and my daughter looked at each other like, we'll just kill her. I mean, I could not believe within a week she went right back to where she was. But I tell my daughter all the time that when I went through my divorce and I wasn't happy, I lost 70 pounds without even trying. I mean, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. All I did was clean house, I cleaned the yard, I went for walks, started having panic attacks, the whole thing. So I tell her all the time, it's because you're happy. That's why you have your weight on, because if you weren't happy, believe me, you'd be losing weight left and right. So just be happy that you're happy. And so I think she's trying to think that way, but when you have kids, and you're in your 20s and you don't want to be a little bit overweight. But I keep telling her, and her husband put on just as much weight as she has. And I keep telling him it's because you're happy. When you're not happy, believe me, it'll show. You guys will be losing weight so fast. Has anybody else experienced that? Oh, thank you. I love it. I think it's really cute. Yes, lots of time crafting with me. Yes, I love it. I love crafting. And a lot of people that know me, they always ask me, like, don't you get bored living out in the woods like that? And I'm like, heck no. I gotta find time to be bored. I really do. I have a very busy life. And my kids are grown now, and I'm happy about that. But I still have a busy life. Most of the time we have over 200 animals here at any given time, sometimes 300. It just depends on what's going on at the time. But even without cows and pigs and sheep right now, I still have probably close to 100 animals with my chickens and ducks and dogs and cats and birds and, you name it. I still have at least 100 animals. And then besides that, I do my crafting. Even before I started doing this, I was always crafting. So, nope, I have to find time to be bored. We have to schedule time. Both of us, we actually do schedule time to sit down and do nothing and be bored. Like a Saturday night, we'll just say we're not doing anything. We're just going to lay in bed and watch a movie and kind of just be bored. Or he'll want to do whatever his project is and I want to read a book. So we actually schedule time to just sit and do nothing. Because otherwise we'll just work ourselves to death here. So we just make time for it. Here's my spot I wanted to get into here. Okay, now I'm really done. I like talking to you guys. Okay, there we go. Cute, cute, cute. You could actually go up in the middle too if you wanted to make it a little more bushy. I kind of like it low because I'm putting it on this 3-tiered tray and I don't need any extra height. I just need something kind of full. So that's what I'm using this for, to go right on my 3-tiered tray. And I think it's adorable. I think I need some pearls in the middle here. I got no pearls in the middle. So let me find one that I want to put one in right there. What else can you guys think of to put in the middle like this? If you didn't use pearls, what else would you use? Terry, what would you use? I have these left over, so I might just keep going until I run out. I'm not going to keep you guys on here for it, but I'll probably just keep going until I run out. But can you think of anything else to use instead of pearls? Oh yeah, this is Loki. Hang on, I'll show you. He was just standing up on my chest just now as I was reading your comment. Hold on. Let me move this stuff. Oh, Loki. This is Loki. This is my Loki kitty. Can you see him? Oh, sorry, baby. This is him. Say hi. Hi. Yep. That's my Loki baby. He's about 6 months old right now. He was one of the kittens that we rescued, of the 5 kittens with the mama. Silver stars, ooh. Oh, he's climbing on my, I'm using their kitty tower for my camera to be set on to go over the table, and he's trying to, scratch it. Like the weights you get from flower arrangements. Ooh, that's a good idea. You know, I was thinking, you know how they have the silver stars with the banner? They have a banner with just silver stars. I wonder if we could take some off of those. I mean, balloons. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, the weight to hold balloons down on the tables. Oh, that would be cute. Now I'm trying to think if I got silver stars anywhere. I don't think I do. I used to have some of those weights you're talking about, and I don't have them. Well, I do, but they're like white. But those would even look cute. I think the white stars would look really cute. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here and mess around with this a little bit more. And try to, I think I got to glue this one on a little bit better here. Yep, I do. It just came off. Darn it. Alright, guys. Well, you all have a good night. And tomorrow we'll be doing something super cute. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks, Terry. I appreciate it.